Not easy running around in every wine shop buying every bottle from the shelf. You'll soon run out of budget and you'll soon go monotonous with your home bar. I'm on a quest to tell you how to invest properly in a whiskey that gives you worth the money. So today here I am starting from the Indian single malt scene, Paul John and Kamit. These two whiskies in different states are of different prices. In Delhi, Gurgaon, these are almost at par, right? So I am going to review these two whiskeys side by side for you guys to help you understand which whiskey is better in terms of worth the money, in terms of taste, in terms of Indian whiskey versus Indian whiskey, and also in terms of value for money. So this is going to be a long video, so stay put. But before I start, I would love to thank all of you who watched my videos, and 1,000 subscribers is a big thing for me. Thanks a lot, and keep watching and keep enjoying. And for those who have not yet subscribed, here is the subscribe button and here is the like button. I would urge you to like and subscribe, and also share my videos to the friends who you think would love this channel. So first off, I'm going to start with Paul John, and this is Paul John Brilliance. This is the bottle, Paul John Brilliance, 46%, and I bought this from Gurgaon. Both of the bottles are from Gurgaon, and for Paul John Brilliance, it looks light golden in color, and the legs are very thick and very it looks like an oily whiskey. On the nose, toast, wood, oak, very crunchy toast kind of a thing, not burnt toast but very crunchy toast. A little bit of dry fruits, the peels, orange peels kind of a flavor is coming on the palate. What a good whiskey, man. What a truly amazing whiskey this is. I'm getting the ripe mangoes, spice, little bit of spiciness is there. It gives you the mouthfeel of a very velvety and less oily whiskey. The mouthfeel is really amazing, and a full mouth whiskey it is. I'm able to justify every single note that this whiskey has, although it's a little bit complex to decipher, but the general notes of the whiskey are very amazing. I'm getting wood, I'm getting spice, I'm getting the heat from the whiskey. My mouth is salivating a lot. The oiliness is there, the velvety touch is there, and it's orange peel, waxy kind of a whiskey. The finish of this whiskey is very long. Now I'm picking up Kamit, which is 42.8% ABV and bought from Gurgaon. The whiskey is dark golden in color. It has very thin legs and it is not that oily in comparison to Paul John Brilliance. On the nose, very mellow in comparison to Paul John. Honeysuckle kind of a nose. Apple tart, breadcrumbs, woody notes. On a very mellowed kind of a lane this whiskey is going. On the palate, the paradigm shift from a very tropical kind of a whiskey to a very woody, dark. Although it was very mellow on the nose, the structure of this whiskey is very woody and it feels burnt, and it has the rum kind of a nature along with the vanilla tasting. Spiciness is not at all there. Aftertaste is very bitter in this one. I'm going to do an experiment over here by adding dash of water, and that leads to changes in the taste in the nose of whiskey. So I'm going to drop from a makeshift pipette 3 dash of water in each of the whiskeys, and let's do the tasting and nosing now. Paul John on the nose after adding water. No changes in the nose. On the palate, after adding water, it still carries the tingling bit, and it carries the woody structure tad bit more. I'm getting complete different flavors after adding a couple of drops of water. I'm getting cinnamon, I'm getting good woody notes, and I'm getting good velvety touch and toffee caramel aftertaste in this one. Kamith on the palate with water. Opposite whiskeys, man. Genuinely opposite whiskeys. I'm feeling that Kamith is burnt, and Kamith is not really matured enough to be a well structured whiskey, whilst Paul John is well structured, having good flavors, bang on taste, and giving you the value for money. And Kamith could have been slightly more matured and given more time in within the casks to get this whiskey the proper ripe taste of a good whiskey, I would say, when it comes to comparison between these two. I know the prices may differ within your state, and 46% ABV and 42% ABV obviously don't go hand in hand, but over here I'm telling you about Paul John versus Kamith when it comes to buying and going for Indian whiskies, which one is better investment and which one is not. I'm not saying that there are no fans of Kamith, but I'm a fan of Paul John after comparing these two side by side head on. So I would say that enjoy your whiskey, enjoy your dram to the fullest, and invest with a thought of the whiskey giving you value for money. Cheers, enjoy your dram.